When you hear fire in the hole, cover your ears. Although some of these weapons are louder than others. Just FYI. All right, take it away, gentlemen. Who'd like to go first?
I'm portraying a soldier from the OSS, which is a precursor to American Special Forces and CIA during World War II. And this is an M1 Grand. It takes an 8-round clip that goes inside of a Eternal magazine, and it's semi-automatic.
Fire that way.
Fire in the hole. I also have a Smith & Wesson model 1903 revolver. It's a police model. This would have been something a soldier took from home, or maybe his mother, father, wife, girlfriend, whatever, bought from them and sent to him, or even friends with the local police chief, so he can use it overseas. Thank you.
All right. So the guy that I'm portraying is 82nd Airborne, 508th Paratrooper Infantry Regiment. The rifle I've got is the 1903 A3. It's not really a grenadiers or anything like that, but it's really what they would use to reach out and touch somebody at a longer distance than the M1 Garand. As we all know, bolt actions are a little bit more accurate than semi-automatics because there is no powder loss whenever you go to shoot to work anything internally. So because of that, they have more power, they can reach further more accurately. Also, the 1903, not this variation, the 1903 is the weapon that we used in World War I, and we used it in the beginning of World War II until we got the M1 Grands. Fires 5 rounds, bolt action only.
Fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole! Then also what I've got, I do not have any blanks for, but very common weapon issued during World War II is the 1911 A1, the birth child of John Moses Browning. Still, in my opinion, one of the best handguns ever made.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I'm walking up with an M1 Garand, as one of my colleagues has demonstrated, but I have something else in store for you. Later on in the war, they developed a attachment for the Garand to shoot rifle grenades, giving the extra punch for a standard infantry soldier. They usually carry 2 different types of rifle grenades, a fragmentation one for anti-infantry, and an anti-armor one for lightly armored targets. You're not facing off with a Pender or a Tiger with this, mainly half tracks. They do have a pretty good range, and I'm gonna see if I can get this one to fly for y'all today. Colonel!
Boom.
And that is the grenade launcher.
Alright, I am Captain Elling. This is Tech Sergeant Jackson of the Office of Strategic Services. We are, like our counterpart earlier, members of an operational group, which was a 15 to 30 man team of first generation and second generation American immigrants that were dropped back into the countries of their origin to train resistance groups. In addition to the standard small arms you would see with the American service forces, the OSS had a lot of different specialty weapons that they would use, including something like the Fairburn Sykes Commando Dagger, made by British Major Fairburn. They were trained in knife fighting with that and its bigger brother, the Smatch It. In addition to those, you had a lot of different unconventional weapons for using for taking down sentries. Oh, here it is. You would have something like the spring kosh, which is actually a spring baton that you would hide in a lanyard underneath your sleeve. So if someone told you to put your hands up, you could smack them across the face with it and potentially crack their skull. Now, the last-ditch methods people had in addition were things like small knives they could conceal in their clothing, or garrote wires, which were essentially piano wire or a wire saw that you could wrap around someone's neck to strangle somebody with. And I'll demonstrate that in a second by having my demonstrator here attempt to search me and relieve me of my weapons. Okay. Start taking stuff off. Wire hidden underneath the brim of the hat that you can reach with 2 loops under the thumbs, over and across, and bring them down. In the hand-to-hand combat manual that these men were taught, every fighting technique included a kick to the crotch at the end. Every single hand-to-hand technique actually included that. So these men were meant to be operated alone behind enemy lines and had every technique available to have them successful in their mission. And historians have speculated that operational groups actually shortened the war by up to 2 years in their efforts of blowing up infrastructure behind enemy lines. That's all we've got today. Oh wait, no, sorry, one more. They had also little things called stingers. A stinger was known as a cigarette gun. It was a small 22 caliber little rod, essentially like a zip gun, that you could pull on somebody if you needed to. That's all we've got for today. Thank you.
Helm's doing?
Yeah, Helm's probably doing something.
Gotcha. We do have one more reenactor to end this, I believe. Yep. All right. Hope you're all enjoying this so far. Is this pretty cool or what?
Yes.
Yeah. Definitely not learning this in school, right? No, I'm just kidding. Joking. Sorry, if there's any teachers, I apologize.
Right here.
Oh, sorry. Don't worry, I'm training to become a teacher myself, so I get it too. All right, Helms, you're up.
Good morning. I am representing a soldier of the 325th Infantry attached to the 82nd in Germany during the Reforger exercise in the 80s. Our current standard issue rifle, the M16A2, which was an evolution from the A1, which was used during Vietnam. It is a gas-operated rifle chambered in 5.56 and uses 30-round detachable magazines. Traditionally, these had 3-round bursts, but I don't got that kind of money. So. Of course, you're giving me issues. This is her first event, so she might be a little camera shy. I don't know if any of them said it. These weapons are not designed for blanks, so they don't always work 100%. Fire in the hole. Point proven. That's the M16.
Give it up for all these fabulous reenactors and their weapons and their skill sets to know how to adapt them for these types of demonstrations.